see what happens. See if we go live. Yep, there we go. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Akalon here, and welcome back to each and every one of you. And of course, if you're watching this over on YouTube, please remember to hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and also smash that bell. But more than ever, click the link in the description down below. It's always better when it's live. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so happy to be with all of you. Of course, I think it's a little bit early for the rest of you, considering the fact that you guys have like weird time zone shit, right? Malachi, how you doing, brother? How you doing? Happy to be here, man. How's your day going? Let's make that public. Mr. Smokin', how you doing, brother? You're not first. Malachi was first. The RAM is good. I have new RAM. The new RAM is inserted. It's working. We tested it out last night, playing some Death Stranding over on the second stream. So RAM is good. RAM is good. CDJ, how you doing, bro? First, I got you an hour early, just in case you're trying to start early this morning, like you did on Friday. Well, it's not that I'm trying to start early. I'm literally starting at the same time, my time, but that's an hour earlier for the rest of you, right? Because we don't have daylight savings time, so my time zone never changes. I start at 3 o'clock every single day. But now my 3 o'clock is like an hour earlier for the rest of you. Link Packs, greetings to you. How you doing, brother? Still 9 p.m. to me, bro. Malachi, you're in Australia, right? Australia or New Zealand, one of those two, because that's usually the time zone for Australia and New Zealand. I'm assuming. It might be Asia somewhere. Maybe you're in Asia. Perth. There we go. There we go. Thought so. All good, thanks. Wow, I'm fucking happy to hear that. Happy to be back, ladies and gentlemen. Happy to be here. Went from 7:45-ish my time to 6:45-ish. Jesus. So it is quite early. All right. You get it? How you doing, bro? 8 a.m. here? Fuck, you know. There's some of you that's really, Jesus, you're fucking early. Happy to have you here. Morning, my dude. Did you get your RAM fixed? Yes. Yes. The RAM is fixed. 100%. The RAM is working. I tested it. It took almost 8.5 hours to test the RAM. But the RAM has been tested. It seems to be working. There's no faults, no errors. Everything seems to be fine right now. Thermi, how you doing? Dilipus, how you doing? Adelia, how you doing? Yennefer, how you doing? We played some Death Stranding last night on the second stream. Because for those of you that don't know, I just started a second Twitch channel, which is... You should join that channel. It's probably the most boring channel you could ever join. There's no cam. I don't really entertain. I just play games. So you basically get to see what I'm like when I'm playing games on my own without streaming. You want the link to the channel? Hold up, I'll need to find it. I'm not yet that. Here we go. There you go. There's the link to the new channel. And it is just, yeah, Echo Roar, basically. Look, the thing is, I saw Asmongold do it, and I thought, it's a good idea, right? Because I play a lot of video games that don't really fit into the main channel. For some reason, for whatever reason, right? They don't fit into the main channel. And also, these are games that I want to play. Stebby, you bastard. Thank you for 2 months up, dude. Really appreciate that. 6 months in a row. Motherfucker. Pyromaniac, how you doing, bro? So I decided to start that channel just to sort of, whenever I am playing games on my own, I could just fire up that channel and just play, you know, whatever. And I had fun last night. It was a lot of fun, for me at least. I'm guessing for the rest of chat, it was very fucking boring. Because they were basically all just sitting there watching me play Death Stranding. So delivering shit. I followed yesterday, but I won't be subbing. I only get 1 free Prime sub. Dude, I don't think you can sub to that channel. That channel was not started to make money. That channel was legitimately started to hang out with you guys as I'm playing my video games. I didn't start that channel. Like, even if you do sub to that channel, no one will see it. There's no notification system. Like, when people sub on the channel, there's the sound that comes on, and people can give bits and have their messages read. That's not available on that channel, and that will never be available on that channel. So if you do sub there, you're basically just giving me money to keep playing video games. I don't want to celebrate subscriptions on that channel because I don't want people to feel like they have to. You can just come chill out with me as I play my video games. Chat will be chat, and we will be our normal selves. Malachi, I never mind that. That's literally the reason I decided to do it, right? The reason I decided to make this channel is I love hanging out with you guys. But I don't always want to have the cam on, the lights fucking on, because it's different, right? When I'm streaming, so what you see here is me, right? This is who I am, but dialed up, right? So I'm not like, this is me sort of more dramatic than what I normally am. Still me, but, a level up. And I don't always want to play games that way. I don't always want to have these massive reactions like, oh my God, did you fucking see that? Right? I want to have that inside. Because that's usually what I have. When I see something really fucking cool happen in a video game, inside, I'd be like, oh my God, did you fucking see that? But on the outside, I'd be like, oh my God, that's cool. Sometimes I just want to have that. So that's what that stream is about. When something cool happens, I'll usually just go, oh, that's fucking awesome. Wow. Holy shit. All right, let's go. Yeah, this is how I entertain. This is sort of me just on steroids, if you will. Question, why guys stream is non-follower mode and girls are follower mode only? Fancy gentleman, how you doing, bro? I don't know, actually. A lot of people actually do follower mode because they want to increase their followers. I just couldn't be fucking asked, right? Yeah, I don't really care. People can follow or they don't have to follow. It's really their choice. Wild Boy, how you doing, brother? Days, how you doing? I didn't like that game yesterday. I'd have rather seen you play Final Fantasy 14 or Swatter. Mrs. Smoken, that's fine, but that channel is whatever I want to play. Like, the story on that game is insane. And I want to see the end of it. So, Shion. Thank you for the Prime sub. Really appreciate that. 2 months in a row. Thank you. Shion, how you doing? Colon Sausage, how you doing? Beep boop. It helps us keep the bots out. Yeah, to some extent, it helps keep the bots out, but not really, because you get follower bots as well, right? So you could just hit them with a follower bot, and then right after that, hit them with a fucking chat bot, right? So it is possible. There's plenty of ways to, like, I don't know. Some people just do things, I guess. I don't really care, because it's not hard to activate follower or sub mode only. Yeah, it's not hard. It's literally a button on my dashboard. So if I do get spammed by bots, then yeah, who gives a fuck? I'll just activate follower only mode for a couple of minutes until that's gone. Iron Wombat, thank you for the Prime sub, you motherfucker, 9 months in a row. Really appreciate that, brother. Sheriff Lilith, how you doing? But no, I mean, I started the second channel purely because I wanted to have a place to hang out, yeah? When I'm playing video games and just sort of chilling. And I'm quite sure that channel isn't going to be for everyone, nor does it need to be for everyone. Because the games that I generally love playing aren't games that everyone's going to like, I like weird games. I love games like base building games, for example, and sort of survival type games, but not like survival, first person survival shit, but more like, build a base and try to survive, like Oxygen Not Included, right? Stuff like that. But those are sort of the games that I really fucking enjoy playing. And those aren't popular games. They're just games that I enjoy playing, and I'll play them. Valheim was alright. But again, I sort of get annoyed whenever I have to eat and I have to drink to stay alive and I have to do that. That annoys the living fuck out of me. Just don't do that shit. Just leave that crap alone. Give me just the game to play. If you looked into Darkest Dungeon, I have not. Right now we're playing Death Stranding on the second channel, and as soon as we're done with Death Stranding, we'll actually move into Detroit Become Human. Because I have that game as well. I've never played it. I've wanted to play it for a long time because I'm a huge fan of Quantum Dream. So we'll probably play some Detroit Become Human, finish that, and then once we finish that, we'll see what's next, right? You a turn-based strategy game, Joyer? Oh, yeah. Oh, my fuck, yeah. Civilization? Yes, please. Fucking yes, please. I can spend a good... I can spend a good 16, 17 hours a day playing Civilization. Yeah. Look, anything that has to do with building and sort of very chill, my type of game. 100%. CDJ, you motherfucker. Really appreciate the 100, man. Thank you. Darkest Dungeon will make you rage quit if you get annoyed that you have to eat on survival games. Yeah, I find that in my opinion, most strategy or most survival games try too hard to, how do you say? Most survival games try too hard to be survival and not enough just allowing people to have fun. So, I mean, I've played most survival games, right? Scum, what was that other one that we played for a fucking long time? It used to be a mod on Arma before it became a standalone. I can't remember the name now. But played the living shit out of that. Probably 200 and something hours. DayZ, that's the one. And all of them become annoying to me eventually because of the micromanagement of crap, right? Like constantly having to fucking eat and constantly having to fucking drink. It's like, oh my god, dude, can I just play the game? Lucius Baby Milo, how you doing? I just want to play the game, you know? I just want to explore and kill some zombies and shit. I don't want to have to drink and eat. Plus, your characters in those games eat so fucking much. It's surreal. No human being eats that much in a single day. And yet your character just gulps down cans and cans of fucking tuna. It's like, bro, you don't need that many. Like, you can probably live on like 2 cans of tuna a day. But no, you want like 8. So, yeah, I'm not a big fan of those. How do you enjoy 17th anniversary, where you need to grind the shit out of patchwork-style Doomwalker to get your "We are happy, you are our customer" badge in for a man? Oh, Milo, I'm not playing the 17th anniversary. I'm not subbed to World of Warcraft, so I won't be playing that. Oh, I know exactly which game I want to play after I've played Detroit Become Human. I just remembered. I want to go back and play Metal Gear Solid, like 2, maybe even 3. But I really want to go back to Metal Gear Solid. I played Metal Gear Solid years ago. I was a young fucking child, right? I was like maybe 9, 10, 11 at the time. And it was just, like, I fucking loved that game. So I'd love to get back into it and play that. So Metal Gear Solid, what a game. So yeah, that channel is going to be filled with just whatever the fuck I want to play. You know? Alex and Fire, I think I just answered your question. Swatter is on this channel. So the main channel is where we're going to be playing Final Fantasy. We need to finish the Crystal Tower today. So Final Fantasy... Swatter, ESO, Lord of the Rings, MMO even, Lost Ark, most likely. So this channel is going to be more about multiplayer or MMO games, right? So basically games that I know is fit for this audience, like what you guys would love to see. The second channel is, and that doesn't mean that there won't be things like Swatter or Final Fantasy on the second channel. If I find myself one day just in the mood to keep playing Final Fantasy, I'll just do it on the second channel, right? After the stream ends on the main channel. But for the most part, this channel is more like MMO MMO multiplayer kind of games, things that I know people will enjoy here. And then also like viewer games. If we get another game that can actually be played by myself with the viewers, I'll be 100% up for playing with all of you in various games. So basically this channel is anything that can be eventually played with viewers will be on this channel. In fact, I don't have a PS3. King Julian, how you doing, bro? Yeah, I just wanted to say I played Final Fantasy today, currently level 18. I must say, I've really enjoyed it so far, more than I expected to enjoy, to be honest. Oof. Fucking oof. King Julian, are you serious? Have you genuinely tried? I raged so much with Fall Guys. I raged so hard on Fall Guys. I did play Fall Guys on stream, actually. But I think we have a convert, to be fair, ladies and gentlemen. King Julian didn't want to play Final Fantasy, so it's sort of interesting to see that you've actually given it a go. Retro gaming setup, loving the games from my childhood. You see, the problem is the games from my childhood I've sort of destroyed for myself, right? Because I've technically been playing them a lot, right? I've finished Baldur's Gate, for example, 1 and 2. I finished so many fucking times, right? That there's a point where I can't play them again. So I sort of have to go for more of the obscure games of my childhood if I want to go back to childhood games. Orkane, how you doing? I've never even played fucking Worms. But King Julian, I'm so glad that you're fucking enjoying it, dude. Just remember to take it slow. Don't let anyone rush you. It's your game. You get to play it. That's the beauty of Final Fantasy. It's your game. Don't let people rush you. And also, like, this is something I've wanted to discuss for a while. That for some reason, people seem to have this idea that it's a competition. Like, Final Fantasy versus World of Warcraft is a competition, and we should be in competition with one another. And to that, my sort of question has always been why? Right? Why? We don't do that with any other game. Like, no one thinks that Far Cry 6 is competition for Witcher 3, right? Or for Mass Effect Legendary Edition. No one thinks that. You'd be a fucking moron if you thought that. So why is it that when it comes to these two MMOs, we constantly make the two be competition for one another? The fact of the matter is the two should coexist, right? We should be happy that there's two MMOs on the market and that they could make each other better. But no, we can't do that. I see so many comments on my YouTube videos, especially now with the Final Fantasy videos. Like just yesterday, yeah, I uploaded my Chocobo racing video. It wasn't all of my Chocobo racing, but Alex sort of took the three, shall we say, almost base races and made them into a video. The amount of comments on that just sort of goes, yeah, shit game. I will rather play a normal racing game. There was one comment that said, I'd rather play a normal racing game than playing this shit. And it's like, well, no one said you should play this, right? Like, no one. I didn't make this video. Not at one point in this video did I say this is better than Forza 5, right? I didn't. This is Chocobo Racing in Final Fantasy 14, and I like it. That's why I uploaded it. I didn't expect this video to get like 100 million views, right? I knew this video was going to get barely any views, but I have fun in Chocobo Racing, and so I wanted to show people I'm having fun in Chocobo Racing, you know? It's surreal that we're at this point where people feel the need to pit World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy against one another as if they should be pitted against one another. It happens from the Final Fantasy side as well. There's a number of comments on my Final Fantasy videos where people sort of point out that, you know, World of Warcraft sucks and World of Warcraft is bad. And then it becomes clear they've never actually played World of Warcraft, right? They're They're basically going off of what people are saying currently. And to that, I do want to make the point. Yes, at the moment, there's a lot of angry people, myself included, right? I'm angry because I feel betrayed. I feel like the game that I have loved for so long is going in a direction that I don't recognize, nor do I want the game to go in that direction, right? But I have the right to complain about the game because I've spent 16 years of my life playing the fucking game. You do not, right? If you've never played the game, you do not have the right to complain about it. It's not your game. It wasn't meant for you. Nor do you want to make the game better. When I complain about the game, it's actually because I want it to be better. There's things that I think World of Warcraft should do differently, and that they're not doing differently right now. But that doesn't give you the right to complain about it, right? Because it's not yours. It's very much the equivalent to being married, right? You are allowed to complain about your partner because it's your fucking partner, right? But if someone else starts complaining, imagine that, gentlemen. You know, we can complain about our wives, right? Your wife does something that's really fucking annoying and you just sort of go, man, she can annoy me sometimes. But imagine another man came to you and said, God, your wife is so fucking annoying. You'd fucking deck him, right? No one speaks about my wife that way. I speak about my wife that way. You shut your fucking mouth, right? It's not your wife, nothing to do with you, right? And that really is World of Warcraft, right? Or gaming in general. You've never played WoW, you don't get to complain about the game. It's not your fucking game, right? You can highlight things and you can say things and you can say why you don't like the game, of course, right? But you can't, like, bash the game. It's not your game. Mikey Randon, thank you for the 1 sub. Do really appreciate that, bro. 3 months in a row. Thank you. At the end of the day, I think there's far too many people who have tribalized these games, right? And I sort of want to talk also just slightly, because there's a number of complaints that I get nowadays from people. Just now, I've dealt with a commenter who is basically saying, so let me show you guys this comment. Let me go over to the video so I can show you guys the comment. And I'm not trying to call Nathan out here in any way, shape, or form. I also don't want people to attack him because he's not doing anything wrong. Just make it big enough so you guys can actually see. All right, so Nathan says the following, and just for some context. As I said, no attacking here, no shade being thrown. I actually want to answer a question here. I was so excited for the stream with 9.2 being announced. For thought maybe we would be in for some speculations. Well, first and foremost, Nathan, what speculations from 9.2 would you like me to do? I don't know what was revealed that would give you that would give rise to speculation in any way, shape, or form. Except for going to Reach, right? I could speculate that Sylvanas is back. I don't. Okay, I could do that, right? I could speculate that Zuval is standing in front of a stream of Azerite again. Okay, that's it, right? There's no real things to speculate on here. We've done our speculations on Zereth Mortis, and what was revealed in the 9.2 trailer didn't reveal much more than what we've already speculated it would be, right? Yet another stream of just constant negativity. Yeah, you're right. I thought maybe it is just lack of content, but we just got some big reveals. I honestly don't understand what happened to the channel. What big reveals? You see, this is what I don't understand from... And it's not just Nathan, it's everyone, right? Everyone that is sort of still on the hype train of World of Warcraft all seem to point out the same thing. We just got some big reveals. What reveals? What was revealed? A new zone. Okay, fuck. Every single patch in the history of World of Warcraft has had a new zone. Move on. New raid. Every single patch in the history of World of Warcraft has had a new raid. What else? What are these big reveals that you're talking about? What is the groundbreaking shit that you're saying is revealed in this? Because I'm not seeing that. I don't know what you're fucking talking about. I didn't see shit. I saw the same crap being revealed that's been there literally for the last decade. it's just the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over and over again to no end. There's no end in the shit that gets released, and basically it's just running the treadmill again. But okay, I honestly don't understand what happened to this channel. The game is not that bad for you. And that really is the point, but I'll get to that. That's a separate discussion that I want to have. You seem to be enjoying Shadowlands for the first 5 months, so much that you convinced me to play. Yeah, a lot can happen. One of the things, so I obviously replied with just okay, because I don't know what else to really reply with here. And Nathan isn't the only one. There's another commenter on a different video that also sort of tried to point out, Bull Runner, thank you very much for the follow. Really appreciate that, bro. Thank you. So Nathan isn't the only one. There's another commenter that I'm not going to look for right now because I don't know what video they're commenting on. But basically the same shit, right? They're accusing me right now of pretending to hate the game because that's the cool thing. Because I was so excited for the game when the game first launched, and now I'm no longer excited. And the answer to that is things change. It's sort of like saying the guy that divorces his wife after 20 years of marriage is just pretending to no longer like her. Things change, right? You loved her when you first met her, and then things changed. She changed. She started doing things that you did not quite agree with, and she kept doing them. At some point, you caught her in bed with another man getting fucked, and that was the last straw for you, right? So no, I'm not pretending when I'm divorcing my wife. I genuinely did not enjoy the sight of another man's dick inside of her. No pretend, bro. Like, that was just not a cool thing to do. So, for World of Warcraft, the problem was that we had a very nice relationship, and it was quite respectful. And then one day, World of Warcraft turned me over and started fucking me in the ass without my consent. I said, no thanks, I don't like this. And they said, shut the fuck up and take it. I said, I don't like it. And they just increased the fucking dildo size consistently on me without even taking any sort of feedback from me. That's why I'm done with the game. It's not pretending. It's the fact that over and over and over again, month after fucking month after a fucking month, World of Warcraft keeps making the wrong decisions. And no matter how many times I fucking scream at them saying, those are the wrong decisions, they go, fuck you, take it, give us your money. Give us your money. And I have reached the point where I say, I'm not giving you my money. I'm done giving you my money. It was fun for a while, but now I'm done. Because this is bullshit. Yes, people keep getting excited because, oh my god, this was such a big reveal. And I keep asking the same question. Where? Where is these big reveals? Where are they? Because I'm not seeing them. You basically got run through an 11-minute advertisement for the game where they showed you a bunch of shiny shit with literally zero context behind any of the shiny shit. And people are going, oh, I need the shiny shit. Well, I'm not that easily convinced. I see the shiny shit and I say, well, that's still shit. Even though polished, it's still shit. Someone made a comment on my video about the 9.2 reveal trailer who said you can roll a piece of shit in glitter. It's still just a piece of shit in glitter, right? And that really is how I feel right now. And it's it doesn't have to be the gospel. It's just how I feel right now. And it's personal, right? It's how I feel. Doesn't have to be how you feel. You can still love the game. That's perfectly fine. But it's how I feel. And that's all that matters because it's my fucking money. No one gets to tell me where I spend my money just the same way I don't get to tell you where you spend yours. So why is it that we don't seem to be able to agree on this? I can dislike something and you can like the same thing And neither of those positions means fuck all to the objective reality. Apparently we can't do that, which is very weird to me. Anyway, sorry for the rant, boys. It gets fucking annoying. She's the line between it's popular to hate on them and content creators are legit upset, but when Tali is passively aggressively criticizing the videos so reluctantly that you'd totally miss it if you were a real shill, something is wrong with the patch reveal and expansion. Wait, Taliesin was passively aggressively criticizing it? Alex, thank you for the 1 sub, did really appreciate that. 13 months in a row, you motherfucker. Thank you. Jamalman, not really true. You can decide whenever the fuck you want to get excited or, leave the game, right? The thing is, we constantly do this in World of Warcraft, where we always say, Nico, how you doing? Natrix, how you doing? Pringles, how you doing? Golgoth, how you doing? We constantly do this, right? We keep wanting to tell other people when they can or can't leave, or we keep holding out hope for the next big thing, right? So this is going to happen, and then the game is going to be great again. We've been saying that for fucking years now, and it's not happened. At some point, people have just grown tired, right? We're now at a point where a lot of us have just grown tired. We've waited long enough. And after all of our waiting, nothing has happened. Nothing has changed. It's all still the same old turd that we have to play and pretend to like.
I've seen some detractors on the game, and one guy asking, why would anyone try to fix WoW? To which I said, as someone who never played WoW, I'd say because they don't want to see a game they love as a lost cause? A Realm Reborn was built on the backs on the first army of the soldiers of Cobium. The loyalists of 1.0. Longtime fans of 11, longtime fans of the Final Fantasy franchise. No problem in wishing for a game you love but is on a poor state to get better.
Mighty Ranadon, your message, absolutely true. You see, the problem with so many people is this argument of, well, I'm still having fun. I'm still enjoying the game. You see, that's a very, very bad way to phrase your rebuttal to someone saying they don't like the game, right? Because we hear this all the time, right? I'll say I don't like the game, and there'll be someone that goes, well, I still find there's a lot of things to do in the game. And the objective reality of that is, yes, absolutely. I do not disagree with you at all. I do not doubt for a moment that there are things that you find incredibly enjoyable within World of Warcraft. I don't doubt it. Not one bit. You want to know why? Well, in order to understand this, one needs to understand video games, right? A conversation that we've had multiple times in the past. You see, the vast majority of video games are niche developments, right? Almost all video games are very niche driven. Think about something like Call of Duty. Call of Duty is not designed, and was never designed, with any sort of interest in appealing to a very large group of the gaming audience. It appeals only to those who wish to pew other people in the head. That's it. That's the end of the discussion when it comes to Call of Duty. It doesn't try to compete with the Witcher 3s of the world, the Mass Effects of the world, because that's not the game, right? And more often than not, missing your niche can mean the end of your game. It means doom for your game. You see, the vast majority of video games, one of the things that sink more video games than anything else is when your scope is too big. So you've made the scope of your game so big that it sort of misses the niche audience that your game is going to attract. This is why you'll hear so often, we've cancelled that game because the scope got out of control. That's a problem. And for single player games, that is a massive problem. Not so much for MMOs. You see, MMOs are not niche driven video games. In fact, they are the opposite. And it's because of their cost. MMOs are the most expensive video games to make. In the entire industry, there is not a more expensive video game than an MMO. You can make a video game, right? And I know of games that was made on a budget like this, yeah? You can make a video game with $1,000. If all you had was $1,000, you could actually code a single player game and sell it on Steam and actually make some money. An average budget, a more usual budget for an indie title will be anywhere from $100,000 to $1 million, right? For an indie title, the indie games that we all know and love, yeah? For an MMO, at minimum, you require anywhere from 10 to 15 million initial funds, and after that, people will still do funding drives to increase that budget. Why? Because they're expensive to fucking make. They have to be very large. You need a lot of developers to actually create content for that game. They're incredibly complex in order to get to work. So MMOs are expensive. That means that MMOs can't just appeal to a niche audience. It can't just say, screw it, we're only going to appeal to X, Y, or Z. MMOs need to appeal to everyone, or at least as many people as humanly possible need to find something that they like within the game to make it a successful video game. In many ways, I've always loved this analogy. Theme parks, right? Carousels. What do you guys call it? I think in New York you have Coney Island. Americans have a different word for theme parks. I can't remember what it is now. But anyway, so everyone knows what I'm talking about when I say theme park. Imagine if there was a theme park that had 5 roller coasters and only 5 roller coasters. Amusement parks, yes. That was all. They had no other rides. They just had these 5 incredibly adrenaline-inducing roller coasters. How well do you think that theme park would do? And do you think that theme park would make a crap ton of money? The answer is no, right? Because while, yes, there are a lot of people that love adrenaline-inducing rides and things like roller coasters, there's also a lot of people that don't, right? They really don't want that. That's not why they go to an amusement park or to a theme park. That's not really their purpose. That's not why they go there. Parents with kids won't go there because their kids can't go on the ride to begin with. So theme parks are very expensive to operate. Therefore, they usually have an abundance of rides. They have the petting zoo, the swings, the teacups, right? These are things for the children, the kids, the people who don't really want to go on the heavy-duty adrenaline rides. They just want to hang out, just want to have some fun, right? And then you go a step up, and then you have the sort of the ships and the rockets and the stuff like that. It's a bit more adrenaline-inducing, but not quite as much. And then you have the fucking slingshots that put people up in the air, like 100 feet up in the air. And you have the roller coasters for the people that's very extreme, and they love those extreme stuff. You have a little bit of everything so that people have choice, and that you can attract as many people as possible to your theme park, your amusement park, right? Water slides, whatever you can imagine. When you say you love WoW and you still find a lot of things to play in WoW, all you're saying is that there's something in WoW, there's a part of WoW that you find fun and enjoyable. You're not actually making any objective observation. I have no doubt that there are people who still love Mythic Plus in World of Warcraft, or people that maybe love raiding, or people that love collecting transmogs or pets or mounts. The doubt isn't there. I believe you when you say that you love the game. But please believe me when I say I don't. Because unlike you, I have nothing to do in the game. You see, the game caters not for me. For me, there's nothing in that game because World of Warcraft has decided that it wants to be a niche MMO. Ian and his team decided that they wanted to design the game for very specific audiences. They have the people that basically just collect mounts and transmogs and run all dungeons and stuff, and they love those people because those people will never quit the game. They have their raiders, they have their Mythic Plus players, they have their PvPers, and that's it. Everyone else in World of Warcraft can go fuck themselves, and there's a reason for it. It's very difficult to start designing games for those people, right? The people like me, the more casual audience. It's difficult to design a game for us because in a lot of ways, you're going to design things that not very many people are going to play, right? So take Torghast, for example. If World of Warcraft if Ian and his team designed Torghast correctly, it would have had no soul ash, it would have been unlimited floors, the bosses would have been quite challenging, it would have been a true roguelike experience, yeah? But that would have meant that maybe 5 to 10% of the player base would actually play Torghast, right? Not everyone would do it. There would be no need to do Torghast because there's no soul ash. See, Ian doesn't want that because that means that they wasted development time. They wasted development time on something that only a small portion of the gaming audience is going to do. Now, compare that to Final Fantasy. And I realize there's some of you that's sick of the comparisons with Final Fantasy. And to you, I say, get used to it. Because you always compare orange apples to apples, right? And Final Fantasy and World of Warcraft is an apples to apples comparison. Because they're both theme park MMOs. I can't compare World of Warcraft to Guild Wars. I can't really compare World of Warcraft to ESO. Because those two games aren't quite as theme park. They have theme park elements, but they're nowhere near as theme park as World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy. So, in Final Fantasy, the development cycle is completely different. Instead of trying to design these catch-all features, right? One feature catch-all. They instead go for a more all features catch some approach. So if you love Professions, Professions is literally a game within the game. It's literally a game within the game, right? And then you have, for example, Palace of the Dead, right? Again, a game within the game. Completely fleshed out, completely standalone, not at all important to actually leveling or gearing up your character, right? There's almost no need to do Palace of the Dead unless you want to. You have Heavens on High, which is another one that basically exists simply to exist. You have the Golden Saucer, it exists simply to exist. All of the mini games within the Golden Saucer, right, that simply exists to exist. It doesn't exist for everyone. Not everyone's gonna like everything, but there's something for everyone, right? And this is what I think World of Warcraft has lost. And this is all I want back. I don't want to ruin your fun. I don't want World of Warcraft to become unfun for you. I just want World of Warcraft to become fun for me as well. Right? Keep everything the way that it is now so you can love it, but add some stuff that I would enjoy too. You know, rather than just keeping the game for yourself and none of us get to enjoy it. None of us actually get to play it. So I hope that makes sense to people, and I hope more people understand that saying I still enjoy it means nothing. Because yes, you can enjoy it. There's nothing wrong with that. But that just because you enjoy it doesn't mean I will, right? And it doesn't make my non-enjoyment of the thing any less valid than your enjoyment of the thing. You would be fucking livid if I came out and told you, no, you're fucking wrong, go fuck yourself, right? You'd be livid if I did that. So, why exactly are you doing that to everyone else? You know, why are you doing that to everyone else? Why, when you love the game, am I not allowed to tell you you're wrong, right? But when I don't love the game, you're allowed to tell me that I'm wrong. This doesn't seem fair to me. Because one of us are allowed to tell the other person what they want and don't want. King Julian, I can't click that link. It doesn't take me anywhere. It wants me to log into Discord on my web browser. and I don't use Discord on web. So did you post it into Discord? At least Sylvanas kept her promise to us in the Shadowland cinematic. She said it's all free from Blizzard's grip. Oh shit. Oh shit. Bang fucking bang, bro. Which channel, King Julian? Which channel in Discord did you post your character? Media. That's where it should go. It should go into media. Or did you DM me? I don't see DMs, so I'm not entirely sure where you posted it. Could be in Yoshi Fan Squad. Not seeing it, King Julian. Where? Oh, I have it. Whoa, you went for this? What the fuck? Yeah. Why did you go for Rothgar? See, I don't like characters like that. Tasty Berries, how you doing? I don't like sort of like non-human characters. So I went for straight up just human. I'm glad you're playing, by the way. But I would have gone for a normal human. We're turning him, Shamanita. We're turning him. Yeah, but orcs are cool. Delicious, that's why. Orcs are cool. But in most other games, I always play human in almost every other game. It's very rare that I'll play some non-human. And also, whenever games don't give me the option to play human, so it's like, it's a game where you can only play a non-human, I tend to not play games like that. I don't know why, but I tend to not play games like that. World of Warcraft is the only thing that only game where I play non-humans because I prefer the orcs. Are you on Windows 11 already, King Julian? Did you actually make the upgrade to Windows 11? Who in chat have made the upgrade to Windows 11? Can I see some hands? JCX Core, how you doing, brother? Spirit Animal here. I did 3 months ago. If there's an orc race in Final Fantasy 14, would you change? Yes. Yes. Absolutely. This doesn't look like Windows 10. Unless you have an overlay that makes it look similar to the Windows 11 stuff. Beta tester night quiz, yeah. I will not switch to Windows 11 until such time that it is absolutely fucking necessary. And even then, maybe not. I don't trust Microsoft with shit. Plus, I'm on AMD, and I've heard some bad things about AMD. And Windows 11. Want to play SOM, but I know I won't like playing it. SOM? What's SOM? What's that? Oh, Season of Mastery. No. Oh, this is actually cool. I wanted to watch this. I wanted to react to some videos. I found a couple of videos that I think is Ace Fan, my last time playing Classic WoW. You guys want to watch that? We're gonna get into the Crystal Tower soon. Just quickly wanted to watch this because Ace Van is apparently about to leave or play Classic WoW for the last time.
Okay, so guys, I've gotten this question a lot. A whole lot. Over the course of the last several weeks on my stream. It's S-Fand. Are you going to be playing Season of Mastery?
Oof. Just stopping, for dramatic effect. That dramatic pause. Well thought out. I commend you, sir.
I have done pretty much everything I could possibly want to do in Vanilla WoW. I've gotten Grand Marshal, I've gotten Scarab Lord, I've led an incredible guild, I've cleared all the content as a Ret Paladin, which is pretty much the only thing I want to play. Sometimes I like to play Prot, whatever. I don't think I ever really want to play Vanilla anymore, unless there's some kind of crazy changes. Probably not even so much to the game as much as there is to like my class. If they were to do something to where they fix a lot of the bugs, a lot of the problems that Ret had in Classic that were kind of fixed on private servers. Judgment of Command is based off of spell hit instead of melee hit. Reckoning is still broken. There's a lot of like really nitty gritty kind of weird stuff to talk.
So basically he's saying he'll only really come back for Classic if and when Blizzard makes Classic its own game, which I have actually said for a long time they should do, right? I have been at the forefront of Classic Plus, not this Season of Mastery bullshit, but a true Classic Plus experience. In other words, Classic Plus basically becomes RuneScape, right? Old school RuneScape, where new content gets designed for it, classes get reworked, you get new dungeons, new raids, new PvP focuses, player housing, you know, all sorts of just have fun with the game, right? Just put the game out there, let people have fun with it, in that sort of classic sense. I've been a massive proponent of Blizzard doing something like that, because I think it could absolutely bring a lot of people into the world, because classic WoW is still very pristine. It's still very raw, if you will. So that's basically what he's saying here. He'll come back if Blizzard did something like a Classic Plus, you know?
Talk about there. That would really be like my main interest in playing again. But with Season of Mastery, I've been thinking about this quite a bit, and I kind of want to go out with a bang.
There we go. This was designed to boost his stream views.
So there is this hardcore Iron Man challenge of trying to hit level 60 without dying, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
I don't really have any intention of playing vanilla anymore after this, any of that stuff. But I think as a last time that I ever play vanilla WoW again, or anymore, excuse me, going through and doing a hardcore Iron Man challenge, get to level 60 without dying, and then also to try and hit clear Molten Core without dying.
Oof. Okay.
Would be kind of sick.
Yeah.
And if I die, I delete my character and I'm done, and I don't play vanilla anymore.
Wow.
I love Burning Crusade. I'm probably going to play Wrath. I love Burning Crusade. I'm probably not playing retail anymore. I don't expect to play retail anymore. Who knows what's going to happen? Mm-hmm. The way that my stream and my life and my, career has gone with like OTK and just being an owner of the org and everything else that I'm doing with the shows and all that, I don't really know if I want to get back into retail that way. I think I might do Wrath of Lich King, and I'm going to finish out Burning Crusade, even if it's on my alt channel, S-Fan Radio, a lot of times. Mm-hmm. But I do think as like a final boom, let's go out with a bang, last run, playing on Obsidian Edge,
Arcanauts Edinburgh.
I'll do a final run of vanilla, and if I die, I delete my character, and I'm completely done with vanilla. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I will probably make a guild, but the guild that I make.
I think that's a good idea, right? It's great content because you're gonna get people who absolutely gonna sign into his Twitch channel just to watch that, right? Because that's what they want to see. They want to know if he can actually make it to max level without dying. Yeah, so I think from a content perspective, very cool. Getting us ice cream is the coach. Like the coach getting us ice cream. Arcanauts, what do you mean? But have fun while you can, though. Lilith, what do you mean?
Make is going to be very different than Crusade. Crusade was like, Crusade was, and this is something that I did the first time around. Whenever I was like playing Classic, and I think a lot of people did this. There was like, I played the game. And I feel like Like, what do I mean by that? I played the game instead of streaming the game in a lot of ways. A lot of times, whenever I streamed WoW, the year or two before before Classic came out and I was streaming on Twitch, I streamed WoW. I talked about Classic. That's what I did. But then whenever Classic came out, my stream kind of shifted away from that, and it was literally just me playing the game. And I loved the game, and I was like super try hard or whatever. Like, I want to do all these things, blah 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 blah. But that's not even like me like playing up to my strengths as far as a streamer or this and that goes. And I think this time around, we're gonna flip it on that. We're gonna stream the game, if that makes sense. It's gonna be. I'm gonna be.
Didn't he stream the game anyways? Like, I almost remember him streaming Classic a lot.
Honest with you, I'm gonna be a little bit of a content goblin. That's kind of what I'm gonna be going for. It's just gonna be fun. It's let it be ridiculous.
Tasty, I think he is.
Nam him out. Have fun with it. I think that this is going to be a really fun experience. Let it be an event for a few days, maybe a week. I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to die. But whenever I die in game, I'm going to die for real, delete the character, everything. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be exciting.
What do you want to bet, right? He gets tired of leveling, he gets tired of playing, and he just eventually manufactures a reason to die. Because that's the easiest out, right? You've basically given yourself an out. You do some funny shit that basically leads to your death, and then you're done. You did say that you're going to delete your character, so you just sort of, pretend as if you're not paying attention to something, and boom. Die in some funny way, make a couple of funny faces, it becomes YouTube content for everyone around,
Hiding, and
is what it is.
Go out with a bang. So, and I'll still be doing Loot Goblins, I'll still be doing Tailgate, I'll still be doing Football Thursdays, I'll still be doing all the other shows and stuff that I'll be doing, but we're gonna do that for a little bit and just kind of see how it goes, and really put a stamp on vanilla, go out with a bang. If I die at level 10, if I die at level 30, if I die at level 55, doesn't matter. I'm gonna be done, and we'll pack it up. So I'll never.
All right. Anyways, just wanted to watch that. I think it's cool. I think it's cool. Sort of telling that people are just moving on, right? The problem is, and I don't think necessarily Blizzard ever really took this into consideration, but the problem is that World of Warcraft Classic was cool for as long as TBC wasn't out, and TBC is now cool for as long as Classic Wrath doesn't come out. As soon as Classic Wrath comes out, both TBC and Classic will basically be sort of dead, right? They will no longer be really played. So, seems like the game is just going the same route as it went the first time all this shit happened, right? Yeah, it seems to me like Esvin is just trying to get out, right? He wants to leave the game behind, but he's trying to do it in such a way that it also becomes content, yeah? So the people, because that's the thing, right? If you're a content creator, you're constantly thinking about content. That's all you're thinking about. Will this be content? Can this be content? Is there something that I can do here that will increase my views? Which is another thing that really annoys me, but actually makes me laugh also a little bit, is whenever people sort of go, oh my God, you're just making these videos for clicks. And it's like, oh my God, you're just doing your job for a salary. Not sure how you want me to respond to that. Yes, my job is to get clicks. So, yes. Good job. You've just described my fucking job. Absolutely. Yes, I am doing this for clicks. The difference is I don't lie for clicks, right? When I don't like something, I genuinely don't like it, and I say I don't like it. If I liked it, I would have said I liked it, but I would still try to get clicks. Yeah? So it's sort of stupid that people still don't realize. When you're a content creator, yes, your job is to try and fucking get clicks. It's literally your job, right? So yeah. I don't know what people expect. Is there genuinely people out there who think content creators just make content for the lulz? Like they just make the content and it's not a job. Because it is a job, right? So I mean, it is a job. It truly is. I mean, you go live every single day. Now, granted, it's one of the greatest jobs ever, right? It is one of the greatest jobs ever. And the perfect sort of balance between doing it as a job and doing it for fun is finding that crossroads, right? The place where you're having the optimal amount of fun and your audience is having the optimal amount of fun. That's like the perfect place right there. That's where you want to be. You can't always get there, right? There are times where the thing that you find fun is not necessarily something that your audience is going to find fun. And that's when you start a second channel, maybe even a third channel or a fourth channel, to go find that audience that likes that specific thing that you are now sort of into and sort of finding fun. And yeah, sometimes you're forced to do things that's less fun because, you know, it is still your job and you have to do it. Did you get your new keyboard, Akko, or you're using the mini? No. I have this bad boy right here. Hold up. Let me just pull it out a little. Hey, Zasip, thank you for the Prime sub. Motherfucker, really appreciate that. Thank you very much for giving me your money. There you go. This is the keyboard that I have right now. Yeah, it's Corsair K7, I think K75. Or K70. One of those two. Can't remember. But no, I've got the keyboard. It's all working. Everything's great. It's loud as shit, though. Like, this keyboard is loud as shit. Listen to this. Did you guys hear that? It is a fucking loud boy. It is a loud boy, which I love. I fucking love mechanical keyboards, dude. That sound from a mechanical keyboard is just, it's just next level. Something to joke about, eating your undies? Oh no. I mean, this is Cherry MX Cherry Brown. So it's got that. I specifically went for the brown because they had Cherry MX switches red, and then they had the Cherry MX switches brown. And I went for the brown because they have the more sort of oomph sound to it. The red is too quiet and way too soft. I like the brown that has a little bit of feedback on it, if you will. How do you have mic that close to your face without us hearing you breathe? A lot of fucking settings, dude. And also breath control. Like you I guess I'm sort of like, sometimes you can hear me breathe, right? But studying drama has its perks insofar as you learn how to control your breathing. Like, you have to learn how to control your breathing, and that helps. Like that definitely helps. Yeah, when you're breathing in front of the mic, it's not the same as breathing IRL, right? You need to breathe quietly. It's the same way with singing, like opera singers. Well, that's where I learned it, because part of my studies was singing. When we get Shakespeare, Akko? Probably never. I've given up on the whole drama thing. I've given up. I don't want to be an actor anymore. And I can't play you the songs, sadly, because they're all copyrighted to fuck. But you know who exploited their viewers as a streamer? Like to watch together with chat, the video I've sent you on Discord. Tasty Berries, I don't think that video will work on stream anymore because it's old and we've already watched that video. So I don't think that video will work on stream anymore. But I can definitely do it next time we're in Discord. For those of you that don't know, usually over the weekends I hang out on Discord in one of the Discord channels and we just watch videos together. And I just want to say, Fixamage, thank you very much for the follow. Really appreciate that. I think a lot of people sort of make way too big of a deal of I think far too many people make far too much of a deal out of streamers exploiting their audience. It's like, well, it's not really an exploit, is it? Like, you're not really exploiting your fucking audience. Your audience wants to be exploited. They give you shit for free. So why would you say no? You know? Like, why? Why would you say no? What the fuck is going on here? The game's asking for weird shit here. Why? Huh? Why can't I log in? This Final Fantasy, dude. Logging into Final Fantasy is the hardest thing you could ever fucking do in your life, bro. It's the hardest thing you could do in your life. You have a Square Enix account, but have not added a Final Fantasy service account. You do not possess. But I have all of this shit. What are you talking about? Select this option if you have a Square Enix account, but have not added a Final Fantasy. But I fucking have added. Oh my Jesus Lord. This is surreal, bro. I have a Final Fantasy account. Why are you being difficult here? What the fuck is going on now? Everything is broken. Exit Final Fantasy. See what the fuck is going on here. Arcanix, yeah. My sub is still running. Everything is still running, but shit's so fucking weird. I click play. I go. And then it goes, welcome to Final Fantasy. The following steps are required in order to begin playing Final Fantasy. Please follow the on-screen instructions and complete the required procedures. Next. And then I currently possess a Square Enix account. Of course I have a fucking Square Enix account, but it says select this option if you have a Square Enix account, but have not added a Final Fantasy 14 service account. I fucking have both. Why is this such a fucking... Why is this happening? That seems to be the weirdest thing in the whole fucking goddamn world, bro. Why are you doing this? No, I'm trying to fucking get into the game, dude. I'm trying to get into the goddamn game, and it will not let me. It will not fucking let me. So, let's see. Let's hope. Let's fucking hope this works. Copy password. I don't think this is gonna work. It's almost guaranteed not to fucking work. Okay. What about this one? Yeah. Okay, still doesn't work. Final Fantasy makes it nearly goddamn fucking impossible to play this goddamn game, dude. They genuinely hate you playing the game. They genuinely hate you playing the game. It wants my Square Enix ID, right? So it wants my Square Enix ID. Now, my Square Enix ID is supposed to be my email address. Is it my email address? No. The email address doesn't fit. It will not have the email address. So, that worked. So why the fuck will this not work? One-time password. Please tell me this fucking works. Right, that works. Then why the fuck are you being difficult? Why are you telling me that this doesn't work? I'm gonna lose my crap with this game, bro. See, it won't let me log in. It will not fucking let me log in. Why won't you let me log in? Let's try this again. I do apologize, guys. I'm genuinely fucking trying to make this game work. It will not work. It's being a bitch. What do you mean? Just get 14 launcher and you'll never have to log in manually. Wait, really? But I have the game on Steam. Will the launcher still work for me? There's a fucking launcher? How did I not know about the launcher, bro? Oh, it's third party. So it's not actually from them. How safe is that? Freaking lost. Just joking. It's my first time here. Red Dead King, how you doing, brother? Thank you for the first time chat. Really appreciate that. You won't be able to use Steam overlay with it. I don't care about Steam overlay, to be quite honest with you. All right. Where do I get this Steam launcher from? Let's hear it. Where do I get this Final Fantasy launcher from that people keep fucking talking about? Here. All right. From GitHub. I don't trust GitHub. Anyone can upload to GitHub, but anyways. Install the launcher, right? Setup.exe. All right. Reggie Plays, thank you very much for the follow. Really appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Wins, by the way. Did I say thanks for subbing? I didn't even see it. Wins, you motherfucker. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm trying to steal Final Fantasy 14 accounts. Steam Launcher doesn't work. The Steam Launcher works, but you have to log in every single goddamn time you want to use the Steam Launcher. You know? Every single time you have to log in. Wait a second. Can I actually trust this? JCX, thank you for trying out, dude. Really appreciate it. I'm in the hospital again. Almost 30 days now. Jesus, dude. Holy shit. I hope you're getting it better soon, bro. You don't have to with this launcher? Yeah. And I can't actually trust this. Wait, fuck you. I'm first gonna... Let's Google this shit first. Because chat is being a little bitch. Not telling me what the fuck's going on. So, I'm first gonna taste this. Let's see. Final Fantasy 14 launcher. Where can I download the Final Fantasy game client? Just use the Final Fantasy standalone? Yeah, but do I have to log into that one? I bought it from Steam, so then you don't need the launcher because you're playing on Steam. You do, but not through the Steam login. I have to put my password in every time. So you have to put your password in every single time. I fucking hate the fact that I have to put in my password and one-time password every single fucking time, bro. It's annoying. I hate it. Screw it. I'll figure it out afterwards. Fuck my life. Screw it. We'll figure it out after. Now's not the time. I'm waiting for the game to fucking launch, if it ever launches. For some reason, the game's being a bitch. Wait, why aren't you launching? What the fuck? Is the game downloading shit? Shouldn't be. So, big man, everyone has to sign in when they want to play. Yeah, but I don't want to. I don't want to sign in when I want to play. This is one of the things I love most about World of Warcraft and Blizzard. They make it so fucking easy. You log in once, and you never have to log in again, bro. Never have to log in again. It's over. Whereas on Final Fantasy, I have to input all of these fucking passwords 100% of the time, the whole fucking time. This is annoying. If it kept you logged into the launcher, that'd be like fine, I guess. Like that'd at least be something. For some reason, my launcher's also not actually launching the fucking game. Like, I hit play, and then nothing happens. Are you serious right now? Am I gonna have to? Why am I gonna have to go through all this shit now? Koreans are even more strict. Depends on the gaming culture, I suppose. Did you see the post about Ian hinting we might be going for? Yes, I saw that, Shadow Grove. I don't really know what to make of it, and I have bigger problems right now, like the fact that my Final Fantasy will not fucking launch. That's a big problem. It doesn't even start. Like, it doesn't even start a service. I'm gonna have to fix this now, aren't I? Properties, updates, local files, verify integrity of game files. Yeah, do that. Let's see. How to play Final Fantasy on Windows 10, 50-minute tutorial. Common Steam bug. It might be a common Steam. I might have to fucking download the launcher, right? Just so I can actually play the game. All of the files have been validated. So, why are you doing weird things now? Standard launching, got a reboot. Levy Black, how you doing? On Steam, on Process tab. I've tried all of that. Like, I have already ended the task. It will not work. We'll see now. If this doesn't work, we'll just grab the launcher, because fuck my life, right? We're finishing the Crystal Tower today. No, doesn't work. Okay. Let's close Steam entirely and see if we close Steam and restart Steam, if that actually does something. I hate when Steam doesn't work. It really is annoying when Steam doesn't fucking work. In the last 15-20 minutes, you're trying to log into the game? Yes, but I think this is a Steam issue. I don't think this is a game issue. I think Steam is being a bitch. And it's not 15-20 minutes. We've barely been here for 5 minutes trying this. If this was 10-15 minutes, I would have probably not stopped trying at this point. Yeah, it just goes straight to play. As soon as I hit launch, it just skips everything and goes straight to play. All right, chat. Seems we are getting the Final Fantasy XIV launcher. Yeah, I'm getting it now. Where can I download the Final Fantasy XIV game client? Right? That's the one, right? Official Windows client for Final Fantasy XIV. Yes. For the hiccups. Days. What do you mean no? If you're having trouble with Steam version, there is a way around it. Graham has issues with it too. This is the first time I've had issues with it. Like, I've not had these issues before, but I'm having issues with it now. My PC, when I get this problem with Steam? Yeah, I'm not rebooting my PC now. I can just use the official game client, right? I want you to joke about race. There's an add-on called Fountain Launcher, and it lets bypass Steam, close Steam, open NVIDIA Experience, and use that to launch the game. Works every time. I don't have NVIDIA Experience. Not with a Steam account. So, right. So I have to use the unofficial one. But I don't trust the unofficial one. Okay, so tell me... Is it all the time? So, is it that Goat Corp? Is it the Goat Corp one? Final Fantasy 14 Quick Launcher, Custom Launcher. Tell you this, Echo, I just got in with no problems whatsoever. Fuck you, bro. I want to get in too. Don't use third-party shite. I don't want to, but what the hell am I supposed to do? Am I going to have to install other games? When was the last time you tried Guild Wars 2? When it first launched, like literally the first week that it launched. I played it on launch day, and then I stopped immediately. Nine, so 2 different versions. It's on the list too, though, right? Seven Raven, how you doing? Yeah. Guild Wars 2 is on the list. Since June, no issues. So, I'm so not really. I don't like using third-party add-ons, dude, because they are dangerous. I mean, this guy could absolutely just fucking, right? He could just steal all of my details. So you want driver cleanup utility? There, bear no. I don't need it. In the Steam game folder, that might work. I could do that too. Evil 2, thank you for 2 1 up. Really appreciate that. You could, your choice. Irako, use this. Use what digit? But I don't think this is going to do anything. Alright, let's see if we can launch from Steam folder instead, right? If I can fucking find it. Wait, where the fuck is all my shit gone? That's not it. Alright, did I install it on the slow boy? I think I installed it on the slow boy. Steam apps, common, Final Fantasy Online. I don't want the uninstaller. I just want the Final Fantasy EXE. Here we go. See if we can launch from here. Whoa, that's in a weird language I don't understand. Yeah, that's not doing shit. Yeah, that's not doing shit. Yeah, the RAM situation is fixed. It's completely fixed. But for some reason, the Steam situation isn't getting fixed. For whatever stupid reason. Let's go NVIDIA Experience. Let's see if that does something. I hate NVIDIA Experience, but I'll download it anyways. Just... I might have to get the fucking quick launcher at this point. Installed outside of Steam? What only works if it's installed outside of Steam? Days, what only works? You're talking about the Windows client, the official Windows client. Why must all games be so weird, dude? What? Why? Square Enix or Squeenix really does hate me, it feels like. It feels like Squeenix doesn't want me to play their game. That's what it feels like right now. Look, dude, Final Fantasy would make a fucking killing if they just figured out their bullshit. We got a quick launcher. I went through the same thing. It's horrible. Just trying to make an actual fucking thing work with Final Fantasy, just creating an account or trying their game or trying to get their game to work is nearly impossible. Like, you can't fucking do it. Can't be done. Although I wish I knew. Believe me, I fucking wish I knew. But I've logged in. Why are you saying... Okay, apparently it's not doing... It's not... Why? The login was already completed. The login was completed. It's saying it's not completed. Alright, fuck you, NVIDIA. Just fuck you. I don't want to. I don't want to. Jesus fucking Christ. Here we go. Steam game folder and the boot folder. Then Final Fantasy 14 boot 64.
Like you've lost some weight. That's terrible.
Alright, and that will fix it.
I agree. Mogstation sucks. And let me tell you, Mogstation is actually a massive improvement to play online, their service for Final Fantasy XI. That shit was a nightmare.
It won't log me in. I am so close to losing my shit here, dude. Because now experience won't log me in. Oh, for the love of all things that's fucking holy. Can you just stop being a little bitch? And why is Firefox my new default browser? It shouldn't be the default browser. How about you go fuck yourself, Firefox? Oh my lord. I prefer Brave. Brave tends to be better as far as I'm concerned. But Nvidia is now being such a little bitch. It's not logging in, bro. It is not logging in. Let's try the fucking other thing. Oh my lord, why is this such a big issue? Wins, thank you very much for the 5 community subs, brother. Really appreciate it. Give me some love and chat for Wins. Thank you, bro. Really appreciate that, brother. Alright, you said go into the Steam apps, then common, then Final Fantasy Online, boot. Then I want to do I have a Final Fantasy boot.exe, but I don't have a boot64.exe. I even have a Final Fantasy launcher here, but I don't have a boot. Oh, never mind. Let's see if this works. Checking Final Fantasy boot. Please work. Please work. You motherfucker, please work. Don't go through Steam. Steam sucks. Let's not go through Steam. Alright, let's hope this, let's see. Let's hope this fucking works, chat. So we can actually play some video games. I need to finish the Crystal Tower. And the game doesn't want me to. I think I'm being hacked. By Square Enix. They want me to stay in a Realm Reborn forever and ever and ever. Service account does not have a valid Final Fantasy license for this platform, or your subscription has expired. No, it's not expired. I literally paid for it yesterday. It went through yesterday. Why are you being difficult? Oh my god. Yeah. I can't. I put a shortcut and in the properties. This is getting too much, dude. This is getting too fucking much, dude. This is getting too much. I just want to play a bit of fucking games, dude. Like, what the fuck? Why can't I just... What? Nothing will log in, by the way. NVIDIA is being a little bitch with its login. The experience won't log in. Everything's just being a little cunt today. The PC like a normal person and see if it fixes it. If I restart the PC, I have to stop the stream. I don't want to restart the PC because then I have to stop the stream, and I don't want to stop the stream, so I can't restart the fucking PC. Lock down the Final Fantasy accounts that go through Steam. Yeah, I guess we don't have a fucking choice, do we? What the fuck? Alright, shit just went wrong there. Alright, let's I'm gonna restart the PC very quickly. I don't know, I'm gonna restart the PC very quickly. Give me like you're right, not gaming, I think. Yeah, might be something blocking something. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a massive amount of shit being blocked everywhere at the moment. I don't know what's going on. But I'm quickly going to restart the PC. Give me 5 minutes, not even. Going to take maybe 2 minutes. So be right back, all right?